Hey everyone, Ben here again from exercise.co.uk. So we've got more great content today for you. We're actually hitting the topic of motivation, and we've just got 6 quick tips to help you keep motivated. One of the main reasons why people don't continue with exercise, it's no big myth, is motivation, keeping yourself going. It's insanely hard to consistently keep yourself motivated to keep exercising, because let's be real, exercise isn't an easy thing to do. You're putting your body under stress on a regular basis, and even from a mental perspective, keeping yourself motivated throughout the workout, before the workout, and to the next workout is a challenging thing to do. So any little wins and anything that can help make that more sustainable long term can only be a good thing. So we've got 6 quick tips to help that. The first being covering the mental aspect, challenging your mindset. A lot of the time it's incredible what you can put your body through, but it's your mind that's holding you back from actually doing it. Now it sounds simple, but positive mindset is fundamental to exercise, and simply a case of believing in yourself and reinforcing that with a positive conversation through your mind, and quite literally telling yourself that you can do something, and believing in yourself to do it. And as you're going through the exercise, not berating yourself in a negative way, like I can't do this anymore, I can't do this, I can't last the duration of the workout. Just changing that conversation in your mind even before the workout, having that mental conversation with yourself to fire yourself up a little bit, and telling yourself and believing in yourself that you can do it, and that it is a journey. You're not going to see results instantly, but that's okay, because your perseverance will pay off long term, and the efforts that you put in now will eventually come back, and you will be rewarded for those efforts that you put in. So that's point number 1. Second is a super common one that you might be doing anyway, listening to music and also podcasts as well. Podcasts are huge now, and for good reason as well. There's an amazing diverse range of podcasts out there that are engaging, insightful, witty, educational, hilarious for a large part of the time. And if you're doing something like cardio, if you're just on the cross trainer or a treadmill, a podcast can really help pass half an hour, 40 minutes. Or you can flip back to music the conventional way and just get some energetic upbeat music on to really distract your mindset a little bit. Focus on the music that's coming through, so that you almost don't have to think about the motivational element. You just switch your mind off to focus on the music, and that pushes your physical element through the workout itself. Before you know it, your workout's done and you can get on with the rest of your day. So music's an obvious one, but it's there for a reason, because it's tried and tested, and it is a brilliant way. Just be careful what music you pick. Obviously it's got to be what you like, but it should be uplifting, positive, energetic, and help you get really fired up for your workout as well. Third up, we've got the social aspect of exercising, so exercising with a friend. So we're huge on home fitness, which of course can be a solitary type of exercise, but there's nothing to stop you inviting friends round for a workout, or of course if you go to the gym, then it's great to exercise with someone else and have someone doing something similar to you, so that you can positively encourage each other, build each other up. It's really important to have that positive energy from one another, and that interaction to really help lift the other person if they're having a bad day, and then on the converse, if you're having a bad day, they'll help lift you up and just give you that extra kick up the backside that you might need to get there, when if you was doing it off your own steam, you might not have had that. But that can be make or break for a lot of people, having that other person there just watching their back and helping them get through it can really make all the difference to training and exercising long term. So it's well worth considering. Fourth up is buying the right kit. So just not going in jeans or a t-shirt or shoes, anything like that. It sounds obvious, but actually get yourself some really good gear even before you start training. It's not all the gear and no idea scenario with your exercise here. You should gear yourself up properly with the intention of exercising long term, because that just shifts your mindset that, right, I've got the gear, I'm committing to this, I'm really invested in exercising long term and sticking at it. So if you buy the right equipment and make sure you've got the right gear for the job, the right trainers, the right tops, bags, bottles, whatever it is that you need to help keep you motivated. Just that mindset shift of I'm committed to this, I'm really going to make a go of it long term, can really help you, particularly at the early start, get off to a flying start with your training. Fifth up is setting yourself goals, but that's quite a broad topic. So setting yourself goals is an obvious one. So broad goals like I would like to lose weight, or I'd like to build muscle. We're looking at more specific goals that are tangible but realistic goals that are milestones along the way on your journey to helping you to where you want to be. So setting monthly goals, but that aren't unreasonable at the same time, because if you set goals that aren't realistic, then that's going to have the adverse effect and you're going to become demotivated, which is the last thing that you want, of course. But setting really realistic goals in small periods of time will just give you small milestones to achieve and keep slowly reinforcing that positive encouragement. Once you hit that first milestone and you've actually achieved the goal, you're then on a roll for the second milestone that you hit, and from then, and reward yourself every time you hit that milestone as well. So treat yourself, because you have rightfully earned it, and it will help you feel good and feel good about yourself, and that will flow through from the mental element as well. Now, last up, as you get more into your training, we've got mixing it up. So variety being the spice of life, but also in your training as well, variety is going to be absolutely pivotal to your long-term training. Speaking from experience of 14 years of relentless exercise, the only thing that's kept me going with my training is mixing my training up and keeping that variety there. So changing it, I normally change my training every 2.5 to 3 months to something new, just to keep my mindset fresh. And every time I'm getting to the end of that 2.5, 3 month period, I can feel my mindset stagnating with that particular type of training that I'm doing and feeling ready for a refresh. And you can feel your motivation dropping and slumping a little bit. So it's really important to keep just refreshing your training, not too frequently, but every 2 to 3 months. That will really help have a shift in your mindset. Every time you'll just feel refreshed and revigorated with your training every time you come to it, and your muscles will respond to it as well, because your muscles also stagnate and they have a particular type of muscular memory that become more efficient and familiar with particular types of exercise that you're doing. So when you refresh that, it keeps your muscles on their toes as well, and you will actually see more progress and more results from varying your training as well. So there's a range of compounding benefits to keeping your training mixed and varied that are quite far-reaching. So that will be absolutely fundamental to your long-term success with exercise. So they're just 6 really quick tips right off the bat, just to help you keep motivated. So we hope there was even one little nugget in there that will just help make the difference between whether you stay or break with your exercise. But if you feel like you're ever struggling to keep motivated, feel free to send us a message on our live chat. We'll always see if we can help just keep that motivation up there and just give you a little bit of inspiration to help keep your exercise going. And we've got plenty more content coming through as well, which should always help. So don't forget to like, follow, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.